19 words to make feedback 40% more effective. Coach Berek here, Equity Podcast, giving you tools to be fit for life. Kind of a weird setup for a podcast about health and fitness, but we'll make that connection. So this is from Adam Grant, and he I don't think he did the study, but he found it and he kind of uses it in his thing, and he's the one that's kind of has brought it up and how to use it. But the 19 words are: I'm giving you these comments because I have very high expectations and I know that you can reach them. So when we say those 19 words and then give the feedback, they're going to be more effective. You're telling that person that you care about them. You're telling the person that you have expectations for them. And when you just blindly give feedback, it could be seen as just being judgmental, whereas that's not the case. So this is setting that situation up to be more to to build that connection with somebody, to build the relationship, right? In any relationship, you have to build that trust first before somebody else is going to listen. A lot of times on the coach side, we try to, we have, there's another different levels of leadership as well. And sometimes as a coach, you might be that bottom layer, which is just positional, where, the only reason that somebody's going to listen to you is because of your title. And that's the lowest level of leadership. And we want to build up over time and build a relationship with somebody. And you're not just one, if you go up to level 2, that doesn't mean you're always there. With different people, you're going to be at a different level. The reason that I bring this up is not for the coaching side, for the coaches out there, which if you're a coach, if you're a teacher, even if you're in any type of leadership position, which everybody is, it's a good way to help provide feedback to others. But what I want you to use this phrase as a coach to yourself. When we talk about being a good coach to yourself, a bad coach is only pointing out the negatives, is harsh, is always yelling. A good coach doesn't hide where improvement needs to be made. They set high expectations and they keep you accountable to reaching those. Being clear is being kind. By not saying something, by just letting it go, that is just kicking a can down the road. That's just not, you're not being clear. You're not helping that person, including yourself. I think the other thing that this can do is um, it's a good exercise in understanding what your expectations are. What are your high expectations? What do you want them to be? If we never spend, we talked about this on the last podcast with less noise. If we do not spend time thinking about what we want, thinking about where we want to go, it's going to be very hard to get there. If we don't have any expectations, if I don't think about what I should be eating or how I should be eating, what am I likely to eat? Whatever's convenient, whatever tastes good, whenever I want, probably not going to get the results that we want to see. If I only work out when I feel motivated, I'm probably not going to get where I want to get physically. Now, on the fitness side of things, what are my expectations for working out? We might not always hit them, and that's okay. That's when we keep working towards better. But we need to set those expectations. And then we need to keep ourselves accountable to those expectations. We can do that with getting a coach, joining a gym, having a accountability partner. I think this is why the individual design is really popular, is because it gives us that accountability. Oh shit, coach is giving me something every week. I need to get it. That's why joining a gym, especially one with, like Equity, where we have groups, all of a sudden now you have that additional accountability. But we need to set the expectations. One way to keep, like, not just in the gym, but some of the other habits that I want to keep, some of those high expectations I want to keep, is journaling about them or logging them. So I have a list of things that I want to do every week, or that I'm trying to do daily, or however often I want to do that. Hey, I want to walk 3 times a week. So I have a little section in that notebook. I just make a little tally when I get that walk in. Hey, I want to keep my drinks, the number of adult beverages, under a certain number. I track my weekly number. Hey, I want to call or text my parents every week. I'm going to track that. I want to be outside. I want to sit on the floor with my kid. I want to make sure I'm not eating. I'm going to track all the times I eat processed food. I'm going to track all the times I'm on the phone or computer after 8. And I want to limit that as much as possible. Spend some time thinking about those high expectations. Write them down. Track them. Keep yourself accountable to them. Have an accountability buddy. And then if you are a manager, a leader, a coach, whatever, make sure people understand what you expect of them, and let them know when they're doing a good job and when there's room for improvement. That's going to help them. By just letting it go, by not asking more from them, they're not going to get better. And everybody wants to get better. You want to feel like you're a master of something. That is a good feeling. It's really cool getting your first double under. And then it's really cool when you link your first 2, and then your 10, and then your first 100. Really good feeling. Think this might help somebody, please share it. Send them a link if it really helped you. Liking, commenting really helps share that word. And the reason that we want that to help share this with others is that we have more happy, healthy people in the world. That's our goal. More happy, healthy people in this world. Thanks for listening. Hope this helped add another tool to your toolbox. Cheers.